You don't know can hurt you. HireItDone.com.
Welcome back. This is HireItDone. My name's Adam Helfman. You're listening to 97.1 The Ticket. You need a great contractor? Just go to HireItDone.com. That's all you got to do. It's pretty easy. This week's top 5. The 5 requests into the HireItDone.com website. Brought to you by Building Performance Solution. Alex Van Rijn, he's a rock star, by the way. His phone number is 855-WANT-FOAM. If you're getting ready to think about going back to school, you're thinking about saving energy for the winter, he's our guy, right? ComfortToLife.com is his website. If you want to do energy audits, you want to save energy, foam, insulation, blown-in insulation, anyways, he can cut your energy bills in half. Legit. Strictly legit, folks, as you know. Anyways, what are the top 5s? Number 1 request to HireItDone, landscaping. That's right. Everyone's always like late to the game. Landscaping should have been thought about in March and April. Call a guy now, guess what? You're going to be waiting. However, our guys, ProScape, Chad, he's good. He'll get out there. We got a few others too. The second request, stamped concrete or new concrete. Yeah, get it done now, right, folks? Concrete is, again, our contractors at HireItDone guarantee twice. They have the double guarantee on concrete for theft and fire. So you'll never have a problem when HireItDone guys do your concrete. You'll guaranteed for the life of your concrete against theft and fire. So there you go. Stamped concrete's popular, by the way. Number 3, kitchen and bathroom remodeling. Did anyone get that inside joke there? Keep your hands on the wheels, folks. Anyways, kitchen and bathroom remodeling was the 3rd request, and that's always popular. One of the best investments in your house is a new kitchen or bathroom. And then, of course, the 4th request is always in the top 5, roofing. If you want a roof that doesn't leak, folks, you go to HireItDone.com because we have the best contractors, including Weatherseal Home Improvements. In fact, we've got Alan Hurston here today. He's one of our contractors, and we're going to be interviewing him in a minute. And then, of course, the 5th request, which is really under landscaping, is brick pavers. Now, remember, I got a lot of flack last week when I did the brick paving segment on Live in the D because a couple landscapers called me up and said, "Hey Adam, why are you telling people 8 inches under the brick pavers? 6 to 8 inches. That's too much." I'm like, "Really, dude? That's what it is. Okay, I don't care. You got to do it right. Think about it. If you want your brick pavers to last, you've got to have a base." Some contractors, oh, yeah, all you need is 4 inches. It will compact it. And then you have to compact it every 2 inches. You got that? You listening? Capiche? 248-539-9797. If you have a question about anything, look it. I got your answers. At least I try, and if not, I lie. Just kidding. So let's talk about how to get a roof that doesn't leak. Joining me in studio right now is one of our newest contractors to HireItDone.com, and really good company, by the way, is Alan Hurston from Weatherseal Home Improvements. Good morning, Alan.
Good morning.
How are you, man?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Awesome. Welcome to the HireItDone radio show.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, no, my pleasure. So let's introduce you to the HireItDone Home Improvement Insiders and all the maniacs out there. Tell everyone about Weatherseal, how long you've been in business, and what you guys do.
Well, we've been in business for 25 years now. We're fully licensed and insured remodeling company. We specialize in roofing installations. We also do siding, windows, and interior renovations as well.
Awesome. Well, there you go. So let's get right into the juiciness of it. Roofing, okay? That's the nucleus of your business?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm a big fan of roofing, okay? So what is the preferred shingle that you guys like to?
Certainteed is the preferred product for us.
Okay, cool. Certainteed's great.
Yes.
I was recently talking to a couple of roofing manufacturers or some suppliers, and they were telling me why they believe GAF, they believe Certainteed, Owens Corning. Those are the big 3, and then you've got the peripheral ones. And I said to them, I said, I appreciate that because you can take the number 1 Certainteed shingle, and if it's not installed properly, it's crap. It's worthless.
Absolutely.
So for me, and for my advice to all the listeners out there right now, is the best shingle is the one that's installed properly And I tell homeowners it's better to go with like Weatherseal Home Improvement because he's going to tell you that he likes certainty and he's going to do the best with it because the manufacturer and him have teamed up to give you the best shingle. Correct?
Absolutely.
Right. And so, I tell homeowners, listen, if you like a green or you like a shake look, let the contractor that you're comfortable with tell you what brand he wants to put up there. Now, if you're stuck on, I did the research and according to this and this, you got to have impact resistant and you got to have this. Okay. I'm sure if someone said to you they want that, you'll put on what they want, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I figured. So we're talking with Alan Hurston from Weatherseal Home Improvements. He does roofing, siding, windows. Great year for business, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And, of course, you lead with roofing. And so, again, roofing business is good because it's a one-day job typically, unless you have the really big one.
Typically, yes.
Yeah. So you like certainty, and so do I. Actually, I like all of the roofs. For me and homeowners, again, the advice is pick the roofer, not the shingle. That's more important.
Absolutely.
So if someone calls Weatherseal, let's go through the process. They think they need a roof. They're not sure. They see a little water stain. Most homeowners think, I have a leak. But really, in the back of their mind, they're like, oh, no, I might need a new roof. Because most homeowners don't replace roofs on a regular basis.
Right.
So they call up Weatherseal. They make an appointment. So if they call you Monday, and by the way, their phone number is 586-323-1188 or weathersealimprovements.com. You can always go right directly to them. So if they call you on Monday, can you get a guy out there in the next couple of days?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So you're good on the appointments?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll set up a schedule
Perfect.
For them. Yeah.
Okay, so now they have an appointment with your guy. Let's say Tuesday evening, 5:30. Your guy shows up. He better be on time.
Absolutely, yes.
So a guy shows up, and by the way, do you go out as well in sales, or are you mostly
Not
running
as often. I do occasionally.
Busy running the business.
Yes, absolutely.
That's good to hear. So you got your roof guys. What is the protocol for your company when they go to the house? Are they going on the roof? Are they getting in the attic? What do they have to do?
Yeah, well, first of all, we go on every roof that we can get on. Some of them are extremely steep, and we have to use images for those. But we try and get on every single roof and do an inspection first and foremost to verify if they even do need a roof at this point in time, or if they just have a leak, repair that they could potentially look into.
Okay, and there you go. So then, but do they measure the squares as well?
Absolutely.
So you guys also use the satellite system, or you get a satellite photo.
Yeah, it gives you a second check or a second guess, I guess.
But nothing beats being up there.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. Now, what about getting in the attic? What's the importance of looking in the attic?
Well, you have to verify the ventilation system and the insulation system because those are key components to a healthy roof system.
So a roof, and I'm glad you said it, is really a system.
Yes, absolutely.
You've got intake, you've got exhaust, you've got the shingles, and you got all the other peripheral pieces that make it a good roof.
Yes.
And so in order to know that, you have to have experience.
Absolutely.
You guys have been doing it over 25 years?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Oh, that's great. 96% of all contractors fail in the first 5 years.
Yeah, I was aware of that. Yep.
So you beat the odds.
Absolutely.
High five in the studio, right? Weatherseal Home Improvements. Loving it. Anyways, so you go over there, you assess it to the homeowner. Now, why do shingles curl?
Usually due to excessive heat buildup in the attic. And that's one of the things that my goal at the end of the day when I leave your home with a new fresh roof on it is not only the appearance of the roof, but once again, it's for a healthy system on the house. And the goal is to achieve the temperature inside your attic as close to the exterior temperature outside. And that's achieved through good ventilation and through good insulation as well.
So I've watched the roofing business evolve, and I noticed now many roofers, including yourself, will add as part of their quote insulation, because insulation is such an important key to keeping the temperatures balanced, like you just said.
Yes.
Does it matter if it's Owens Corning or the blown in fiberglass, cellulose? Do you have a particular one that you do?
Well, most people today are using fiberglass insulation.
Yeah, that
It's a
seems the
little
most popular.
lighter weight, and still has a good R value per inch. So yeah, typically we'd blow that in.
So obviously I always recommend the minimum is an R49. R60 is the maximum because you have laws of diminishing returns. However, insulation is no good unless you have good ventilation.
Absolutely.
That's the key. So those baffles, they're called rafter baffles. That's where it allows the air to come up in the soffit.
Yes.
What's your opinion on how many you should have?
Well, that's a great question. We actually, when we do an insulation job, we install baffles in every single rafter cavity. Even if there's not soffit intake at the bottom of that actual cavity itself, there still is air flowing through the actual overhang. So by creating and installing the airflow at every single cavity, you're maximizing the amount of air that you can receive.
Well, that's good. That's good. Listen, someone texted in a question. If installing a metal roof should take you off the shingle, should you take the shingles off a roof before putting on a metal roof?
I would always do that. Just first of all, to get an inspection of the actual deck to make sure there isn't any damage to it or any other issues with it, and then get myself a good synthetic underlayment, as well as an ice and water barrier, even underneath that metal roof.
So you do metal roofing?
We do not personally do it in-house. We have a couple subcontractors that we deal with.
Metal roofing is it's like a niche.
Yes.
It's very expensive. It's like $1,000 a square.
Yes,
you can get a great 50-year roof for $350, $400 a square.
Absolutely.
Done right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so folks, I mean, listen, I'm not against metal roofing. If you want a standing seam or you want a really cool roof, go for it. It will be the last roof you ever put on. That I can tell you. But I can tell you right now, Weatherseal, if you put on with a certainty your landmark or one of your shingles and you do it the whole system, it should last over 40, 50 years.
It carries a 50-year limited warranty from the manufacturer.
There you have it. And by the way, folks, warranties on roofing, you really got to read the fine print. So this is why I believe it's so much more important to trust the contractor. Because Weatherseal, let me ask you a question. If you put a roof on this year, okay, it's 2016, and they call you in 2026, okay, and they say, hey, around the ridge, there's something peeled up or whatever, you're going to take care of it.
Absolutely.
Right. So that's the point, folks. My point is you got to find the right contractor. It's more important to find the right contractor. That's why I HireItDone. You go to HireItDone.com, you type in, I need a new roof, my roof is leaking, whatever it is, and we send you people like Weatherseal. And then they come out. And by the way, you get no complaints. Everyone likes your company.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
We work very hard to keep everybody happy. Yes.
Right. And it's good. I'm happy. But listen, keep up the good work. And by the way, the roofing business, if you're thinking about getting a roof, now's the time to call, folks, because usually in July it dips a little and the roofers are getting all antsy. August, September, it starts to pick up. Call now. You'll get a good deal. In fact, do you have any offers right now for anyone?
Yeah, $1,000 off roof installation.
Loving that.
Yeah,
I'll take $1,000 off.
That's a great deal. Yep.
Yeah, it is. And so your guy comes to the house. He measures the roof, goes in the attic, goes on the roof, and then he meets with the homeowner and explains to them what he found.
Absolutely.
Okay, and then he says, here's what I recommend, or did he say, here's the shingles we have, do me a favor and pick the color you like?
Well, sure. Yeah. If it was always that easy. Yeah.
Do you offer financing?
Absolutely. 12 months, same as cash, is our most popular package, and that's through Wells Fargo Financial.
Okay, good. HireItDone's about to launch financing. We got to talk.
Well,
all HireItDone contractors and homeowners, if you go through HireItDone, will get 0%. Yeah, it's going to be great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're going to rock it out.
That's exciting news.
Yeah, I got. We put together a partnership with 7 different credit unions that combined forces because their risk is a bad contractor and then a homeowner doesn't pay. So we eliminated the bad contractor risk, and now we just put great homeowners, and they're going to take care of it. So I'm excited. Well, stay tuned, folks, if you want to do that. But instead, Weatherseal offers financing right out of the gates. So $1,000 off. Well, that's good. Let's give everyone the number again. 586-323-1188 or weathersealimprovements.com. You guys have been in business 75 years, 25 years. I appreciate that. You brought a couple things in the studio, too. You got a window here. What brand is that?
That's a Vista.
Well, that's a thick window.
Yeah, very nice window. They have a nice package that they offer.
Yeah, it is. Go to Facebook, folks, if you want to see these windows, you want to see this. We've got some really cool stuff, and you brought some shingle samples as well. Well, listen, Alan, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Can't wait to have you again, by the way.
That'd be great.
All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break. When I come back, insurance for contractors, 3 things every contractor needs to know to be insured. I'm Adam Helfman.